Night House is set all over the space of one night.
The plot is about a runaway mixed-up girl who meets a lonely, shut-in man.
He's just having a night at home when he hears a strange sound at the door, and it's actually 15-year-old teenage runaway Mary breaking into his house.
And from this quite confrontational initial meeting, a sort of bond and friendship forms.
She persuades him to let her stay for the night, and they end up sort of talking about their lives. And it turns out they have quite a lot in common.
They grow on each other as the night goes on, as she finds out more about him and him about her.
And it's about them developing and becoming better people throughout the night until the sunlight hits and the real world enters their life again.
It's about coming together for people who don't really fit in, kind of people you wouldn't really expect to either.
Mary is a female, she's a 15-year-old girl.
Which is the same age that I was when I started writing the script all those years ago.
She has a lot of the issues that you see with the usual teenagers, so she wants to be different and then because of that doesn't fit in with people.
She's misunderstood, but in a very intentional way.
She just needs a little bit of guidance in her life.
Kent is also a very, very lonely character.
He seems to have been defeated by the world and has had previous circumstances that have completely left him a shell of what he used to be. So he's therefore kind of retreated from society, retreated from the world, and hides in this almost fairy tale-like house.
Mary sees in Kent someone that, for whatever reason, she can connect with.
She comes in and she brings a sort of a light into his home.
Under his own circumstances, he'd probably rather stay closed off, but I think the fact that it's forced out of him makes them quite a good character combination.
In many ways, the characters are comparable to those in Ghost World,
Juno,
Lost in Translation,
Fish Tank,
Breakfast Club,
Eternal Sunshine, Spotless Mind.
There's elements of a number of films. It's a very unique film. All in all, like I say, it's kind of its own dark fairy tale.
There are slightly fantastical elements to the script which I absolutely love.
The real world doesn't exist. Everyone else is asleep, so everyone else in the world doesn't exist. It's just those two.
So the innocent girl meeting the older reclusive man, it has a lot in common with Jane Eyre. So there's a little bit of that in there, and I think that will show through with the production design, but we're keeping the drama very raw and very real at the centre of the story. I've got a great crew working around me on this one.
Not only do we have Tommy Draper as the writer, but we have a female-led team in that we have Sophie Black as director and Lauren and myself as producers, and I think that's very unique.
We are a passionate bunch of filmmakers who have got a screenplay that is amazing. We've got the best actors lined up.
Halo, from what I've heard, what I've seen of her, is like a really addictive character. She's someone that I really look forward to working with. She's got a really strong personality, really friendly, an effervescence about her.
She's got a fantastic naturalistic way of acting.
She's the perfect choice for it in my eyes.
Kent is very much the Mr. Rochester to Mary's Jane Eyre, which is good because Mark is such a Renaissance man.
He seems to have a very old soul.
He's a really good character actor.
I'm really looking forward to finally directing him and developing a character together with him.
Please, please, please give us money. We really, really need your cash, we need your help, or this film won't exist.
I think crowdfunding is important in getting projects made that wouldn't normally get funded.
I've had various degrees of success through it in the past. Some have been very, very successful, and I've always been very grateful for those. And others needed a bit of persuasion to get to the target, so I've sort of indulged in some different gimmicks and ploys in the past.
If we don't get all the money, the guinea pig gets it.
It's not something I'm going to be doing so much this time.
We're offering an opportunity for people to be part of a movement, of a film.
I have a project that I believe in and that the crew believes in as well, and we're basically offering people the chance to get involved with that.
I think loads of people will be able to relate to, loads of people will be able to enjoy, because it has got such an age range of people in it as well. It's such a universal thing about bonding with people.
And if you're a fan of films and you love watching films and not just a run-of-the-mill ordinary, you want to see something new on screen, something that will actually affect you in some way, then this is a good project to go for.
You get various degrees of thanks and you get various formats of DVD depending on how much you give, so that will all be listed on the Kickstarter site.
And I think that by contributing it, you're giving some of Britain's best fresh up and coming talent a chance to really show what they can do.
We'd really love you to support our film.
We can't make films without support from people like you.
You know, these are award-winning people that are involved, and I think they deserve the chance to be on a platform that's quite big, that's seen by a lot of people, so they can then take the next step forwards again.
Please make our Christmas by giving us your money.
It would help everyone out with it, make everybody's job so much easier, and of course it would really kind of make some little dreams come true.
Dog is for life, but a film's forever.
Thank you for watching the campaign video. I hope you enjoy the interviews that are going to come, and even more importantly, I hope that you enjoy the finished film. Please help us make it happen, and yeah, stay tuned for more news on Night Owls.